Hey everyone, this is Samir again and welcome to this follow-up tutorial. If you haven't watched the first one for version 2.6 where we were talking about the pop follow spline, you should definitely first take a look at that one before watching this one. Anyway, this will be a quick one because we now have our setup where our particles are moving to our text spline and are following the spline path. And we already saw that we have particle sprites here that will be rendered on the particles. There we are. And today I would like to show you how to create multiple geometry inputs for the particle sprites object here, which is actually the particle geometry object. Alright, so first of all, let's just create a texture for the sprite. And I also create a gradient in the alpha channel, so the sprite is showing kind of a circle instead of being just flat. There we go. So then I'll look like little discs on the particles, always facing the camera, so billboarding. Alright, so now I would like to have also green sprites and blue sprites. For that, we need to generate now one of the next new objects, which is the GeoVariance object. And I put it here under the particle sprites object. And as you can see, nothing happens because I, first of all, then also need to put the sprite object under the GeoVariance. Alright, so it's attached again, and now I can simply copy the sprite object here, make another texture with a different color, like this, put it here, and you can now see that. That's how you have multiple input objects for the particle sprites, always using the GeoVariance object. And the variance object also has some settings, of course, so you can set a certain mode, variance mode or variance type in this case. Here it's random, then for example we have rows, so it will go through each one and replace the particles accordingly. So the first particle will get the first sprite, the second particle the second sprite. The third one would again get the first one, so it would roll back and then go through the row. And we have a lot of different other modes that are very useful when working with particles. For example here, and let's just put it to 2000, and you can see that it will take the first 2000 particles and put the first sprite on it, and then the next 2000 particles would get the second one, as we can see here. So this was a quick one, as I told you. So that's how you input multiple geometry objects for the particle geometry object. Hope to see you in the next tutorial, which is following today as well. Keep it up.